Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ravenport Farm for the last hurrah. It's the last hurrah, Hitmans.
It is. It's the last 48. This is episode 48.
Episode 48, my goodness. And I've missed like 45 of them, haven't I?
A few. Who else we got?
I was squirrely hiding in the crops. Hello, Squirrely.
Hello.
You can come out now. The nasty 2x4 man is somewhere else, and Kara's hiding here.
I still see the nasty 2x4 man. He's there.
He's not carrying a 2x4 though. And Rick's around here somewhere. Ah, there's Rick. Hello, Rick.
Hello.
I'm doing this and I'm actually walking around to see everyone as though I'm actually recording, but I'm not.
I'm
So-
following you. Oh, you know.
Pat, he has a chainsaw. It's even worse.
He doesn't know how to use that thing.
It's a boar with teeth.
Yeah, that's true. We established that he couldn't drive already, so yeah, probably can't use a chainsaw as well.
That's right.
And historically, for the first time ever, I'm moving over to Blue Farm.
Hooray! Welcome to Blue Farm. Population 5. Alright, so this is our last hurrah, so we are going to do a big oak harvest. No, we don't want to chop, we want to... Alright, so Fad, you and I are doing the harvesting, and Rick is taking care of the grain tipping for us, and Kara is doing the baling, and Squirrely's doing the bale picker upping and selling.
Ah, it's all good.
Yep, it's good to have a big crew. So this is our last one. Wow, last one of this map anyway. So our next map, we've had a look around and we wanted something that's a little bit bigger so that we can continue to use the bigger machines that we can finally afford.
That's what Hitman says, but it's got to be bigger because it's got to accommodate his ego.
That's right. And so basically the map is one big field. No, so we're looking at Columbia County, Wisconsin. That's where we're at right now.
Are you sure it's Columbia and not NX02 County?
Sure, I'm pretty sure.
And what crop are we gonna grow in Colombia? Isn't that against the law?
I don't know. It would be in Colombia, I'd assume, but I guess we'll just... What are you talking about? We're gonna grow sugarcane, how's that? Actually, I don't think so. I think it's disabled on that map.
I think we're just going on different variations of what Columbia could mean.
Right, it could be a river, or it could be an actual county in Wisconsin, which is exactly what we're talking about, so, yeah.
Yeah, but there's also the country of Columbia, and there's also the NX02, which, if anyone understands the reference, they'll know what that means.
Something with Star Trek? I don't know.
Yes, it was
I
the...
live in British Columbia.
Well, there you go, you see?
Yeah. So, anyway, none of that is what we're talking about, so we're on... Anyway, Wisconsin, it's a state in the United States, in case anyone was wondering where Wisconsin is. It's kind of the eastern United States. My gosh. Carl, give me some room here. Get that straw in on the motor.
Hurry up, man.
It'll catch fire.
You can already see that Hitman is the oldest among us. I'm cleaning up after him.
Thanks.
You were walking around behind him, tidying up.
Yep, pretty much. Hitman, have you ever heard of Depends?
I have, but
It's for people of age.
no, that's all right.
But what does it say, Cara, that
I'm
Squirrely's
actually,
running behind you picking up as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I at least leave small packages. Hitman is all over the place.
So what? You're like a rabbit?
Yeah, pretty much. Goat. But I'm actually doing this because the straw swat is not drawn in
Yeah, it's a bit
on time
laggy,
for
isn't
me.
it?
No, for
Yeah.
me either. It's a little bit wibbly.
Yeah, so from time to time I'm like, okay. Am I doing this okay now?
All you gotta do is just follow along. It'll be fine.
Follow the
why
leader, follow
That's
the
why I'm
leader, because
following
he'll
so
hit you if you
close.
don't.
I watched Spaceballs the other night. My gosh, that movie was so funny. I don't know how many times I've seen it, but I just put a +1 on that one, I guess.
That is old. That is old school movie.
It is. I really like it. What?
Any of you ever seen Bill and Ted?
Oh my gosh, that was
Which one?
That was an excellent adventure.
I was gonna say that's
But it was
really,
also a bogus journey.
Mm,
yeah, that too.
that was a bogus movie. The first one was okay. The second one, not so much. They're making another apparently. Are they like out of original ideas, so now all they do is remake all the movies?
Yes.
Pretty
Start
much.
going back and digging up old comic books to make movies. I'm so tired of comic book movies. Or, you know, there's so many of them. There's so many. Marvel and DC and I don't know. Don't know even if I missed any on that one. Is it just those two?
Those are the main ones. Fairly sure there are other comic books out there, but
Oh yeah, there's
perhaps
being
not
made
as
into movies.
mainstream.
Hmm. You ever see Titan AE? That was a good movie. I really liked that one.
No.
It's animated. Why did
think
I?
of what films I've watched recently.
Didn't even know I
I
had
tried
my...
to rewatch Caddyshack, but I just couldn't get back into it.
Yeah. You gotta be in a certain mood to watch it anyway. There, I'm gonna stop here, Rick, so you can unload without driving on the tracks. Everybody stop. I'm at 40%. I didn't figure I'd make it down to the end. Oh, you want me to pull out of the way, Fat, or you want me to just wait?
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, it's in.
I'm not in any hurry.
Yeah, that's right. Get your feet up. Oh.
Yep.
Put your feet down and then put them up again. Yeah, that would have been a little rough going over those tracks, Rick. All right. Oh my gosh, we haven't even made it around the field yet. Did I mention before? It's a big field. I probably did.
Is it a big field or is it 3 fields plowed together?
Why is there no straw?
Channeling my inner Trillion.
Is it just me? Is there no straw coming out of the back of yours, or is it just invisible on my screen?
Just invisible.
Okay,
It's
so it is
it's
there.
really
Alright.
it's really derpy. I was
That is bizarre.
following imaginary lines.
Hmm.
Yep.
Why is that? Is that because we've all got lights on? I don't know.
I don't know. It's taking a while for yours to draw in on my screen. So
Yeah,
Just zoom in really close and it works.
Could-
There you go.
could be that we all have lights on.
I'll turn my lights off then. I can't see where. Oh my gosh! You turn on the blue lights there. We're still okay. Just Caro's going. Did that help at all?
doesn't seem to have made any difference on my screen. But
How
Nope,
bizarre.
nope.
hey,
Turn your
the
lights back
train's
on.
still got its lights on. That's the problem. It's not the blame game. It's the blame train.
The blame train. Soon it be sailing your way.
Yeah, it's like the Love Boat. Only people don't have such a good time.
Good for the blamer, not for the blamee. I think I'm catching a little bit here on something. Just the ground is a little uneven.
Yeah, you're definitely not going as fast as you could. I'm manual. at the
spinning.
moment.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all good.
there we go.
Not the end of the world.
Need a push?
No, we're good now, I think.
How repaired is your equipment?
Oh, the header's at 35%. So.
That'll slow you down too.
It was the wheels are spinning. I think it was just getting hung up because along the edge of the field isn't very smooth, and this first pass is just going to be a little bit slower because I kind of skating around a little bit too. As the header.
I think his IQ would slow him down as well.
Gets any lower, you'll have to start watering me.
Well, I don't like vegetables, so kind of doesn't bode well for you.
You still got to eat them, just so you know.
Don't have to.
Well,
might be supposed to. I don't have to.
well, at some point, whether you eat them as vegetables or you eat them through a straw or through I don't know, IV, you're gonna have to eat them sometime.
Well, I still like the theory that some meat eaters have come up with is that they are eating vegetables, but they're just being kind of pre-processed by the animal.
Yeah, okay.
I only eat vegetarians.
Oh my goodness.
But that's not true. I had my vegetables today. There was a tomato between my burger.
I've been eating way more vegetables than I used to, just forcing myself to eat them because I gotta. But, you know, grow them, so may as well eat them.
Well,
Oh
there's two arguments there. Is either if you're growing them and not eating them, then stop growing them.
Yeah.
Or if you're growing them and eating them, fine, fantastic. Merry Christmas, well done.
Well, I tell you one thing that grows like crazy is zucchini. Oh, we're still getting zucchini. We even, like last night it was down to almost freezing. We're still getting zucchini. Thing is prolific. I don't know how many zucchinis I ate this summer.
What are you making with them?
I cut it all, and I cut that, and I get patty pan squash, and I cut them into little cubes, and then fry them up. A little bit of butter in the saucepan and fry them up.
Ever tried zucchini soup?
No.
Pretty good.
I imagine it is. You like soup and zucchini? I don't really like zucchini that much. I just.
So is it
force
soup or is it
myself
zucchini?
It's zucchini.
Zoop.
Zucchini.
Zucchini. Alright,
But yeah, I know what you mean. Zucchini is my best producing crop as well. Crazy.
Isn't this weird? Look, the straw's reappearing. At least for me. How bizarre. I drove over it. I wonder if it's got to do with the two Draper headers. Because I just happened, as I pass over, the Draper header passed over the straw, it drew it all in. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're all just driving in a group. They're trying to...
Maybe it's because they're picks.
Maybe FarmSim doesn't want us to all group together like an angry band of farmers. We're going along here and we're all upset.
I blame Fat Man. He's here. Now we're having trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely my fault. I mean, there's no other possible explanation for it.
Blaming you is ideal.
Yep, works for me.
Obviously, you're driving it. See? You're in the ideal 8T. Get it? Ideal. Oh, never mind. I'm just going to shut up and drive my harvester.
Fair enough.
Don't worry, I won't really.
But thank you. He will be here all week. Oh.
Fair warning.
If he's going to be here all week, then I might not come back.
But we've got a new season starting up. Hopefully next weekend, but we'll see. It's a lot of work to get to that point. Still got to finish the farm here as well.
And by finish it, you mean bury it?
Well,
and eliminate all evidence that we were ever here.
Yep, burn it.
The evidence is on YouTube.
Burn YouTube.
Yep. Definitely ban YouTube.
Do that. And where will I get my news? Oh my goodness. I don't have TV.
From other
Yeah, because everything what you see on YouTube is true, right?
Some.
Yeah.
It's like anything else. You got to look at the sources.
Yeah, if it says Hitman 82 Gaming, then
Then
Yep.
that is not a good news
Skip.
source. Wonder how many loops around the field we're gonna have to do to get all this harvested.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling pretty loopy now.
Oh,
well, you're doing faster loops now, Cara, because you're away.
Storing or
Yeah.
selling?
oh, storing.
And it's going uphill now. Whoa. The fast track doesn't like uphill.
Just don't do it Fred Flintstone style, and you'll be fine.
How do you like that harvester? Works?
Yeah, it's all right.
Looks nice. Can't really see it.
Mhm.
How did we get the dark already? My gosh, that was fast. I had things
Well,
all
you know
prepared and then we just kind of waffled for a little while and all that. And next thing you know, it was night. Oh well.
The nights are
And the- and
drawing in,
then-
Hitman.
And then someone said, should we really start recording now? And someone was like, no, we have plenty of time.
It'll take us 3 hours if we have to advance time. Well, he said 10 minutes, but I exaggerate to 3 hours because it's funny.
It's
I
close.
heard that.
I'm just doing an 8-point turn.
But yeah, actually,
I didn't
enjoy
realize you could count to
working
8.
at the night.
Didn't think you could count to 3, so
I didn't.
you just did it.
Shoes off.
Oh, I missed what he said. Oh well. To watch the video.
Would you like it repeated so that you can hear it?
Probably not. If you're laughing like that, I don't know if I want to hear it. Thanks, Rick.
Rick just kindly pointed out that you could count to 8 if you took your shoes off.
You know, I literally am looking at my toes when you said that. Oh my.
There you go. He wasn't wearing shoes in the first place, Rick. So my Fred Flintstone analogy was apt earlier. Do 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 do.
Look at all this mascara left all over the field. Somebody's gonna have to come along and clean that up.
We need a squirrely to pick up the Cara droppings.
Working on it.
You're always working on it, squirrely.
Leg spikeage.
I think you and Rick are the workers, and the rest, certainly Hitman and I are the kind of we'll just kind of we'll wing it a little bit over here.
Fad, if we weren't doing what we're doing, nobody would be doing anything.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Speak for yourself then. I'm hardly working, or working hard. I always get that backwards.
All we have to do is just drive around the field. Everyone else has to kind of go other places and drop stuff off and pick stuff up and.
That is true. I gotta avoid the fad.
You might want to drive a little faster.
I'm going as fast as the thing will go. Whoop, that wasn't the right button. Nope. I'm going as fast. If you want to go first, you can. Do you want me to stop and let you by it?
I think I'm actually. I'm very slowly gaining on you. I'm actually in kind of orbit view at the moment, just watching it. And yes,
Stop for a second, and you could repair my header.
I can repair your header.
Yeah.
How the heck do I do that? I do it in this thing you do from a jiggerizer.
Mm-hmm.
I just find that absolutely amazing that whilst you're harvesting a field, I can go into some magical screen and repair it, and it's all hunky dory.
Yeah, it works in real life too. That's one of the more realistic things about Farm Sim.
Yes, of course.
It's a proper simulation. Costs big bucks to repair on the fly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't envy the technician kind of repairing a harvester header whilst it's in use. I think there might be some kind of health and safety implication,
Well,
but I just can't put my finger on it.
some workers are just very picky. Just get rid of those folks. Do what you're told.
If you get chewed up by the header, you're fired. And
Oh,
you'll have to pay
that's
for the
Occupational hazard. That's
Yeah,
what it's called, right?
that's a little bit like the old email that used to go around at work every once in a while. It's
And-
come to the
and-
attention of management that workers that have died have failed to kind of fall over, and if this has got to stop immediately because it's impossible to distinguish between the natural movements of the staff.
And what would really be funny, if somebody would get stuck in a header, you would call up the wife and see, remember Fred? Yeah, yeah. Well, he's Brett now.
That's not very nice, the poor old Fred. Oh well. Oh, Brett, sorry.
Well, rhyming slang over here would be brown bread.
Brown bread. Oh, some molasses. Sorry, I had molasses distraction.
Well, you're distracted by a great many things.
Shiny things.
Oh, speaking of which, Surviving Mars free on Epic. Still a little bit more time left.
Da, 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 da.
I wish they'd pay me for that, but oh well. It's just such.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you repeat it?
Yeah,
Surviving Mars is free on the Epic launcher at the Epic store.
No,
For a few more
really?
days. Yep, a few more days. Except by the time this goes out, it should still be going. It's a Fortnite. Ha ha, Fortnite sale. Ha. Anyway, it's funny. So, the reason I keep mentioning it is because it's such a great game, and right now it's free. I got it. When Steam had you could play it for free for a short time, for a weekend or something like that. So I tried it out and I liked it so much I went and then got the Green Planet DLC, bought the whole thing. So it's definitely worth it. I liked it. I was playing it this week. That.
I'm waiting for 2 other games to be released.
Which ones?
The first one is Medieval on the PlayStation. That's a remake of a game I played on the PlayStation 2. It was an awesome game. I played it a ton, so I'm really happy that they are going to remake it for PlayStation 4 and for Planet Zoo.
The Zoo Planet. Isn't that Earth? Oh, when I watched Mars Attacks. Seen that one?
But that's another classic.
Oh, yeah, good stuff. Now I got that song stuck in my head that they used. Oh, no, I better not say anything in case someone says, oh, that sounds like a good movie, I'll watch it, and I don't want to give it away.
Warning, the following clip contains spoilers. Go ahead now.
What, start singing the song? I'm not going to sing the song.
Sing it.
It's used for killing aliens. What do you think it's going to do to our viewers? With me singing it.
Probably nothing.
I tell you what, anytime you're feeling, you feel really awful, you feel bad, let me know and contact me and I'll sing to you and see if you feel any better.
No, I'm sure that won't help.
There you go. You're welcome then. It's the thought.
Although I think that the one song that does often kind of cheer me up. Someone used it years ago to cheer me up. Was Chef's chocolate salted balls.
Yep. From South Park. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Not gonna sing that one here.
No, I
Family
didn't think you
channel.
would sing that one.
Oh, look out! Caro's going through. Beep beep beep. Oh, money's coming in for the bales. At least that'll cover
Yep.
the rental cost and leasing cost on that other harvester. So, I don't know if I mentioned it. Our intention here, wrapping up this season, is we're going to off screen. We're going to finish the harvest on this field as well as 4 and 5, and all the purple fields need to be harvested. They're not ready yet, but we'll basically harvest all the fields we seed, and then add everything up and remove the loans on all the farms and basically total it all up, and we'll get a grand total of how much we made this season, and then we're gonna take that and put it towards our next season, so we'll have some cash to start with. That's the
And
plan.
big machines.
Bigger machines, and yeah.
I want a big bud.
We'll see what we can do.
And do you
We
want
get a
to not
mod for
lie?
that.
Yeah, there's Big Bud mods I already downloaded. What was that, Fad?
Nothing. I was just going to ask if Kara was going to swear off lying as well, so he can can have a big bud and
Yep.
cannot lie.
But I need a bigger chair as well then.
Flying won't be fun. I can't believe I'm so glad I don't fly anymore, because man, they just pack you in sardines. I saw there's plans for they basically get you to stand up like it's a subway car. You basically cram people in standing for short flights. That is insane. Standing room only on an aircraft.
Not heard
crazy.
that one.
Sounds crazy. Would anyone be
Almost.
surprised?
Almost as crazy as being completely clueless about the topic of conversation.
Why? What were we talking about?
Oh, that was a good one, Fat.
You're welcome.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that anyone watching knew that we had taken a very random tangent from lie to fly.
Hey, they rhyme. So why not? Speaking of rhyming, it's almost that time. How's that for timing for the rhyming? It's almost
Wow.
time to wrap up this season. In the dark.
Wrap up the season.
Everybody say goodbye to Ravenport. Goodbye.
And we
Okay,
won't
I'm
be
done.
back. Alright, there's Kara done. Oh, here's Rick. He's popping in for an outro.
See you later, folks.
Fad, you gonna say something there?
Bye bye to the Ravenport.
Squirrely.
Have a good one.
And we'll see you next time. And next season we'll be on a new map and all that stuff. So tune in for that. And bye for now. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
We just did. You can't just please the guy, but okay. Goodbye.
Thanks.